I'm making this video for one is that I put up two other videos before this. I'm type person. I'm honest about everything, but am I perfect? No, I'm far from it, as a matter of fact. But I am definitely far from the person who I used to be. A person who was on drugs, a person who was an alcoholic, a person who was the party girl USA type, the person who was bound, a person who was raped, who was all this kind of stuff, a lot of things that was wrong with me mentally, physically, and spiritually. And I was in a place of despair, a place of bondage, a place of pain, um, a place of, I was bound, okay? And I felt like there was no way out. And that's just some of the few that I have named. But the thing is, in that very place, in that low place of me feeling like that, in that darkness, in that pit, in that abyss, where I felt empty. I felt a void. I felt, I felt loneliness. I felt a lot of things in it. But the only thing that I knew more than anything, that no man could fix it. No alcohol can fix it. No drugs can fix it. No matter how much I tried to deny or run away from things in life, nothing can fix it. And I knew at a certain moment the name was Jesus. That's the only person who could fix what was wrong with me. And so, even though it took time, I began to run towards and try to find him. I sought him out. A lot of people are not seeking. And a lot of people are doing the work for the person. You can't do it for them. They have to be able to seek him out on their own. I know this because I've been there. I was willing to even go to a mountain, a physical mountain. I was even willing to go to a desert. I was willing to go anywhere I needed to go to literally find him because I did not understand the scripture. That's why I'm saying that. I didn't understand it because why? I was of the flesh. I did not understand. But in that seeking and in that everything, that's where God found me. That's what I'm trying to get you to understand because I was seeking him. I was desperate. I was desperate. And it wasn't something I was just saying. God knew because I was screaming out in the soul. My soul was screaming. I was so much in pain from and all that stuff. I can't tell you how many times I should not be here, but I am. Through myself and even through other people. But I am. I'm here. And there are many, many, many people out there who are as well. And it's for a reason. And on my journey, even though it was long, the process has been well over the last 15 years that God has worked on me. And the last little vice, I call it, that he worked on, got rid of, it's been I think 2 months now. Because I felt like it was a vice. And somebody might say, oh, it's nothing. It was actually coffee, as a matter of fact. It's coffee. I had a very bad addiction to that. That was my last thing. I had so many things, but it took 15 years to completely get rid of everything. Am I perfect? No. Oh, I'm far from it. Oh, I'm far. Woo. Because why? I'm in this. That's why. But God knows that long as you try, that's what he look at. Long as you try and long as your heart, because for one, he do know what's in your heart. You know, I don't care what a lot of certain people say, and I'm going to leave it like that. When God knows that you are working on a path towards him, that's why you have to find and get in a relationship with him. Talk to him, speak to him, pray, fast. I'll do all this stuff. And actually, I'm gonna tell you like this. Go and ask God to customize your relationship with him because everybody is different. Don't walk like everybody else walk. Don't do that. Don't look at how everybody else is walking, even me. How God has for you, that's what I had to do. I didn't look at nobody else's walk. God showed me what to do because why? My walk is my walk. And what I'm doing and have came out, I don't know anybody like who I'm around and who I've been and that I've known has ever done something like this. So that's what I'm saying. Go to him yourself and ask God, Lord, show me what is it that I need to do. If you're not going to do it, I'm going to say this, don't do it because it's going to require you to do some things, to drop some things, to lose some things. And it just depends on how bad you want it. See, a lot of people don't believe in that. But I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what you believe. There are some things you're going to have to be willing to let go because that's what's keeping you bound. Because for one, God has to, the way how it works is that God, you have to put your foot forward in order for God to do it. So God can work and do what he wants in your life. You can't say, God, free me from alcoholism, but you're still drinking and you're still going to buy it. You get what I'm saying? You have to say, do it like this. God, please release me from alcoholism. And make sure you want to stop. Don't ever say anything if you don't want to do it. I only did the things that I did because I wanted to. I knew there was something better in life. If you are not one of those people, don't do it. Because why? Your heart will not be in it. And he will know it. Don't do it. You can fool man, but you cannot fool God. So the thing is, you ask the Lord to please take the things from you, to help you, to guide you. And what I've learned is that I stopped buying the alcohol, meaning I didn't have access to drink it. Was it easy? No, of course not. Of course not. But that's the way to get it. You have to buy it or someone gives it to you. So I wasn't even in the vicinity or even people for them to even give me alcohol, even if I didn't buy it. You get what I'm saying, where I'm going with this? Because you know what's wrong with you. You know what's going on with you. All this is a process. And there are going to be people who don't understand. Look, I'm telling you like this. It don't matter what they think. It doesn't matter because toxic people, I'm telling you, want to stay in your life and they want to see you toxic. They want to see you down. They want to see you broken. That's how they get off. That's their fuel, okay? That fuels their energy. Have you ever seen someone laugh at someone else's pain? Oh, I have. I have. And it's very, very evil. You don't understand the evilness that's in this world. They relish in it. These are not typical people. That's why I have videos about that. These are not typical people. It's beyond broken. It has nothing to do with broken. It's their mindset. It's who they are. It's technically who they were born to be. Because why they want it to be that. We all have a choice. That's what people don't understand. We all have a choice. And it's up to us who we want to be. There are people who are out there in the dark, but they're not that far gone. That's why people don't understand it. They're not that far gone to where they don't relish in other people's pain and misery. That's not these people, but they are in the dark nevertheless. But that's why you got to understand the difference. Just because someone's in the dark does not make them evil. We all was in the dark at one point in time. Never forget that. And God extended that to you when you was in the dark, all of us, and brought you out into the light. And I know that's what he done for me. And I will never forget where I've come from and where he brought me from to where I am even today. And even in the future, it's not going to happen. So never get too far up to thinking that you can't get back down is another thing. And that you're too good to extend out your hand to help someone else. Have a blessed day.